Alright, just turn the unit on, waiting for it to start up. Let's see if I can adjust this. Alright, looks like it's focused. I'm just showing right now the startup and how the USB takes a little bit to read here. One thing that I'm not totally crazy about, not the end of the world, but takes a little bit to find the USB here. The GPS locked on pretty quick because I was just driving this, so when you start the unit back up, it's kind of already locked in a little bit on the GPS. Let me adjust this little light over here. Alright, maybe that'll help. Okay. So anyways, I wanted to make this video on the Kenwood DNX892. I had someone ask if I would. I don't know how comprehensive it's going to be. I wanted to sort of make something, though, that showed a couple of the issues I'm not crazy about. First of all, you can't fast forward or rewind. You can do something like this where you can sort of touch this and go like this. And that's good enough. And I like how it shows the time on here on this little scroll bar. I think that's pretty cool. But like, let's say you have like a movie. Like the other day I had, watch this. What if you're on a movie? And I got a bunch of stuff here for my kids, but, no. I want to go to Lego movie. Where's that? Lego movie. Watch this. So let's say you go to Lego movie, which is like 2 hours long or something, and then you're trying to like sort of fine tune where you want to go in the movie. That makes it a little bit harder. First you go like this to bring up the scroll bar, and then you see these increments are quite large. That's not the end of the world, whatever. It's not the hugest deal, but some of the Kenwood units, you could go like this and sort of like hold it in this the forward button, and it would fast forward this. It'll just go to your next track, and in this case, it's some other video here or whatever. But let me go back to this. I want to show another issue. First of all, I like the layout here. I think this is pretty intuitive. I like how they did this. I think this is nice. Some of the issues, though, like I find it's like this ability to go like this and like hit down here, whatever. Sometimes I notice that doesn't work, and you're like right here. Is this gonna work? Yeah, this does work, but sometimes I notice I had issues with that not working, and you just have to sort of go like this, whatever, and whatever. I mean, not the end of the world, but a little bit weird, kind of quirky sometimes. All around though, pretty good. Here, I want to show something with this. This was sort of, actually no, let me go here. I want to show an issue that I found with the tracks. So like, let me go here. I don't like how when it goes from like one track to another, like the first like second of the song will be like, it's sort of like fades from a very low volume to like normal volume. So a good example of this is like track 3 on this album. I know it starts off very loud. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the end of track 2. You got to go like this. So it's on 2. I'm going to scroll this forward, turn it pretty high up, and you'll see how the beginning of track 3 is going to be like, it starts off very low, and I hate it. It's stupid. And there's like no way, there's no setting to adjust that. It just happens every time, and it's stupid. So I'll show you right now. Okay, so You could probably hear that. I hope it comes through good on the video, but look, that's annoying. You know, when you got music you're like used to and you love, you're all into your music, whatever, and then like the first part of every single track starts off with this stupidly low volume. It's just stupid. I mean, I think it's maybe there to protect your speakers, maybe, if you're a dumbass and you don't know how to keep your speakers in control and you're going to blow them. I have no idea why they do that. If they're going to do it, they should allow you to change the settings. I mean, I just think it's stupid. It ruins the experience in a lot of cases. I know it's a stupid, kind of a silly gripe, but I mean, I don't know. I hate it. I think it's stupid. The other thing, this sort of like orange to reddish fading here on the background, that's just dumb. I don't know why they do that. Again, let me get rid of that. Let me put a setting in there so I can change that. That's just dumb. I just think it looks stupid. Here's the other thing I don't like. Let's say like this whole setup. So you have the display here. You have folder, then you have the file, the track name, artist name, album name, genre, track number, comment if you had one, year. Okay, that's the layout right here. I think it's a stupid layout personally, the order of it. And they don't allow you to change that. So you could scroll down here, and this would be a nice setup right here. This should be the default view. I guess I bumped something. Hold on. What I had there should be the default view, I think. If they're going to have the default view here, it should be track, artist, and album. I mean, that's what I would want to see every time. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you just move it down like you just did? Oh, okay, fine. Well, what if you change the tracks? Well, back to my stupid default view that Kenwood forced on me. Now, I've owned a number of Kenwood units. The first one I ever owned was a DNX892. On that unit, there was 3 fields that you could view at one time, kind of like this. It was a slightly different setup. To get to a screen to view all these in one thing, you had to hit this info button, but you could change the 3 things that it showed. There was like a little button, you could hit it, and it would change which one was displayed at any given time. Again, I went over here accidentally. But this one, you can't do that. I'm forced to view this stupid view every time unless I want to scroll. I know it's a silly gripe, maybe, but it's just a poor layout. It's a poor design. The other thing is, why do I need to see 2 clocks? I got 1:08 p.m. up on the right, now 1:09, and now 1:09 on the bottom. It's just weird. Like, why would they do that? I don't know. I don't need to see 2 clocks. It's just awkward. Here you can bring out this menu. This would like eject it, and then you could like repeat and shuffle. This would bring out a listing of all your songs on this album. It's whatever. I'm not going to talk too much about this Garmin. The Garmin is Garmin. I like it. I think it's fine. I'm not going to go into this. There's nothing really to say on this, I don't think, other than it's Garmin. It works fine. I don't know. Whatever. Here you bring up your standard Kenwood Equalizer audio settings. I don't know. I don't see anything different on here that I haven't seen on any of the 4 Kenwood units I've ever owned. I've owned the DNX9960, DNN992, DNX893S, and now this DNX892. Menu, it brings up this. I don't know, not a whole lot to show here. I don't know, camera, I guess. What is this? This is, I don't remember exactly. Oh, I'm looking at the rear cam, which isn't on because I'm not in reverse. I guess that's what that is. I never do that. I only have my camera on when I'm in reverse. Setup will bring you to this menu, which is, I don't know. I like the setup menu. I think the setup menu on this unit is pretty nice. It's easy to go through. It's just easy to go through. I like it. Here you can set up each individual source. So that's nice, I think. And then sort of like over here would be like your overall system setup. I don't notice any real differences from past Kenwood units in each of these individual settings, but just the overall setup menu I like. What else could I show? Thought there was another gripe I had. Well, one of the gripes I had was in order to get this AV input, I'm sorry, AV, yeah, well, this is AV out I'm on right now. But to get my AV in to work, I had to buy a special cable that Kenwood makes. That was like $30. It's stupid. You can't use a standard like RCA to 3.5 millimeter mini jack. I thought that's stupid, but whatever. It's just annoying that I had to do that. Sirius Xm works nice on here. Although, yeah, this is another one of the complaints I had. I like how slick this sort of presentation is here. Just it's similar to the USB, but notice how different it is. Like, just the layout. So look at this. Picture this and just take this in your memory for a second. Now let me go back to USB and you'll see how like different it is. How like bigger all the words and letters are. And like the gray versus black here. It's like a totally different feel. Watch this. See how that's like much different? I don't know. I just think it's like poor design. Like, why not be consistent and have a consistent sort of thing? I can't remember which one the radio is. Let me go to the radio ones. I think it's like the USB. Yeah, you have this stupid reddish orange fading thing that goes, I don't know. And then you have this thing. But it's actually like a hybrid, because this row right here looks like the Sirius XM sort of thing. I don't know. I'd like to see a consistent sort of display. I think it's sloppy, and it's like I'm spending $900. You know, you can get this thing for probably 8 or so, or even 7 or 6 if it's refurbished or used. But, you know, you're spending a lot of money. Like, it just feels like it's, like, not finished. Like, I don't know. It just seems a bit strange. I do like the unit. A few minor gripes. I'm actually going to try out the Pioneer 8100 NEX now. It's like several $100s cheaper than the 8200 NEX, which has like almost no difference on it from the 8100. That's why I'm getting the 8100 NEX. I just want to try that out. Trying to think what else I could show you. Let me see. I do like the Sirius XM. You have your channel or album art, whatever you want to call it. You can hit this. Well, I was on presets before. Let me go back there. You got your presets right here. Then you have some of your, you know, search a channel, pause, the live radio, seek, band. This is for like favoriting certain stuff. This will bring up your preset list kind of thing. This will bring you back to like, I think this is the Tune Scan feature, Tune Mix, Sports Flash. You can look all that up. I'm not that familiar with it, but this, you can go to a direct channel. So let's hit cancel to go back here. Go back here. What else could I show you? I'm trying not to waste everyone's time with stuff that you don't really care about. I've never hooked up Opio or Pandora. I don't own an iPod. I've only had this for a couple weeks. I do like it, although I just think, like, I've had this DNX892 since 2010. I finally had money to upgrade, and originally had the DNN992, which crapped out on me, and I got my money back because I was just under the warranty period. Then I got the DNX893S, which I was so hyped about, and then was just disappointed with it. Had a lot of cool things on it, but a lot of stuff I hated on it too. And I thought, okay, well, I guess I'll just stick with the DNX892, because I've sort of been a Kenwood guy ever since the DNX9960. And I do like this. This is, I would say, an upgrade. Not much, but it is an upgrade from my DNX9960. There's some things I don't like about it that my 9960 did have. Overall, I'd say it's an upgrade, but I'm thinking, geez, I'm spending almost $1,000. I don't want to have this feeling of, well, I'm spending $1,000 and it's kind of an upgrade a little bit. No, I don't know. If that's what it's going to come to, then so be it. But I'm trying the Pioneer out now. I'm willing to jump to Pioneer to see, and I hope that's going to be good. So that's all I got. I don't think I have anything else to say on it right now. That's it. Later.